The defendant was Antony Vo, Indiana, who was accused of misdemeanors for violating the Congress building with the mafia on January 6, 2021. Politico observed hearing from first moments of jury election on Monday to decision on Friday afternoon, and Chutkan's handling of some key litigation issues. Although Trump's case will undoubtedly be much more complex, it is instructive about where you manage courtroom. Trump's trial in front of Chutkan, who Barack Obama has appointed, is scheduled to begin on March 4. Trump is accused of conspiring to prevent Congress and launching a comprehensive disinformation campaign that will turn the election upside down. Vo was the target of this campaign in some ways. He adopted the former president's false allegations and, according to prosecutors, became a willing tool for his last resort efforts to remain in power. Participation in the Vo case, which resulted in a criminal decision of all 4 crimes on Friday, was minimal. An important person, however, was watching closely from the public gallery, a member of the team of private counselor Jack Smith, who tried Trump. Here are some observations without trying Trump. Factor: Trump hopes that he will never have face Chutkan. He made a long-term attempt to disqualify him from the case due his bias claim. Trump claims that Chutkan had negative opinions about himself from extrajudicial sources. That is, from the information he learned outside the judge's job. However, Chutkan had many reasons to evaluate Trump's behavior, which was directly related to the court's business. After all, the former president hides against the background of almost all January 6 accused cases. Chutkan, like all federal judges looking at January 6 cases, with effect of Trump's words on mental state of rebels, he had to struggle with their belief in their unfounded claims that election was stolen, and even its influence on timing and choice, the route they follow from Ellipse to Capitol. And like most of his colleagues at Federal Tribune in Washington, Chutkan evaluated and rejected attempts to claim that the defendants on January 6 believed that Trump had allowed him to enter Congress building on January 6. We have stated that Trump's words do not allow anyone to break the law and enter the restricted Congress building. Chutkan rejected Vo's offer cite this defense weeks before his trial began. But a few minutes before the statements were opened, prosecutors complained that Vo was trying to sneak in this defense by playing clips from Trump's rally on January 6. His supporters marched from Pennsylvania Avenue Congress. Chutkan, a former public lawyer appointed to federal court in 2014, criticized Vo's lawyers, saying they were trying to infiltrate the so-called public authority defense through back door. He also stated that in the few cases where the defendants were allowed to defend, he was lost every time of defense. But ultimately, Vo's lawyers allowed him to talk to his supporters about T.